There's a price to pay to change your perception. And you can pay now or you'll pay later. You see, changing your perception isn't cheap. It can cost you comfort, certainty, familiar stories you repeated for years. Keeping your current view is so much easier because it runs on habit. It's on autopilot. Guess what? Autopilot never takes you anywhere new, does it? Growth requires awareness, honesty, and maybe the courage to say, maybe I'm wrong now based on where I want to go. So you can choose to do the work now to change your awareness, or you can pay for it later. You know, I've come to understand the comfort. It's cheap, but it locks you in. Maintaining your current perception takes very little energy because it runs on habit and old conclusions. It feels safe, familiar, efficient, but it quietly limits growth. What feels comfortable now often becomes the very thing that keeps repeating in your life. You see, updating your perception requires courage and awareness. Seeing things differently costs more upfront. It demands honesty. It demands that you're present and a willingness to question what you've assumed to be true. That means you have to understand that everything truly is an opinion. This isn't self-improvement that we're talking about. It's self-honesty. And that honesty is where real freedom begins. You know, paying the price, it saves a lot of energy long term. When your perception shifts, effort decreases. You stop fighting reality. You stop defending old stories and reacting on autopilot. Awareness may feel expensive at first, but it eliminates the cost of limitation, and opens the door so that you can move fully forward in the direction that you're consciously choosing. One of the simplest analogies I can give is the analogy of taking control of your health. Something I've done, I've been in the gym for 53 years, 4 to 5 times a week without fail, a rare exception. But why? So that I could have the benefit of having a body that functions completely and perfectly now. Where there are a lot of people that were comfortable in not going to the gym, not working out, and now their bodies are suffering. And so they have to make New Year's resolutions, don't they? Resolutions, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to go to the gym. And if you go to the gym now, you'll notice there's a lot more people than there were before. And guess what? Here's what I know, 53 years of experience. Come February, middle of February, almost all of them go back. Why? They weren't willing to pay the price. But they will pay for it. They'll pay for it in a body that doesn't function maybe the way they want. You don't have to get old and be limited. You're limited because you're holding on to old beliefs, old perceptions, and you just haven't been willing to do the work because you didn't see the benefit. Here's a simple thing. They say that as you get older, your grip is everything. All it takes to have a good grip is maybe get something like this and use it day in, day out. You're just using it and you've got a strong grip. Think of what a good grip can do for you. Now, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about your awareness, your perception, but it's the same concept. Do you perceive that everything in life is giving you the opportunity to expand, to grow, to become more aware? Or do you see yourself as a victim of life, a victim of people, a victim of circumstances? Why me? Yeah, that's a consciousness that'll get you almost nowhere. Life happens, but it's your perception that creates your experience. So why not do the work now and create a perception that everything is working for you to become more aware? And when you do that, man, the life just changes for you. And you'll find you become the master of your mind, body, and emotions, and they're not the master of you. And with that, it's a great day. Hope you gave you something to think about, at least one thing, and then make a change. Until next time, much love and aloha.